Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, spinning away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Bring it. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Back all 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
68.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, set. Here we go. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First down.
Roll. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, Sampson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases missed connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Bates' kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right down the brink, aren't they?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches at the 16-yard line.
Okay, break. Set. Hut.
On his own read, a handoff here to Brooks.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. I got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38, 10 cycles. White. Set.
Now Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. 52.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Set.
2nd and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Ready?
They'll try to throw now. Young. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Ready. Ready.
Off the option, that's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Ready?
They get this out left. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Browns 6. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Sanders to throw. Pass caught by Fannin.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down